And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yadier Molina stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Got him.
Batting 6, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Runners on first with 1 down. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Colton Wong set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Lorenzo Cain is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Into the box now, Christian Colon. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Into the box, Russell. Daniels. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Eric Hosmer stands in.
Baseman number 31, Eric Hosmer.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run shot here for Alex Gordon. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Piscotty is there, 1 away.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now, George Brett. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be the second out.
Well, I think in the scorebooks, this is going to go down as a second straight line out, but this one was definitely much easier than the last one.
Omar Infante to stand in. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Stepping in now, Ian Kennedy. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Stephen Piscotty will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Kennedy's ready. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Cologne onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Lorenzo Cain is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big